Today we're at a small hotel, and this is heated using heating oil. A lot of places in the country are like that. In fact, there's large swathes of Lincolnshire, the West Country, and a number of other places, including places like Cambridgeshire as well, where you'd expect to see gas, but there just simply isn't. And so these areas have to rely largely on oil. And here we have an oil tank. Sounds empty, but apparently it's not. And large volumes of this are used to keep this hotel warm in winter and also provide hot water too. The boiler for this hotel is in the laundry, and so that's the obvious place where we put the HeatingSave system. The HeatingSave system is actually in the plant room, but the keypad, which enables the users to turn on and off heating zones if they wish, boost or turn things off. If they don't want to do it via the software, they can actually do it by the keypad. And the keypad that you might have seen before, which is on the front of the T3520 controller, can be remote from it. In fact, it can be, believe it or not, 1 kilometre away. That's just the way in which that system works. Here, it's not a kilometre away. It's a few meters, and it's on the wall here. So if I wish, I can bring this up to be alive. It shows me the flow and return temperatures of the boiler, and by hitting these various keys here, I can look at the various zones, the heating zones, and I can boost, I can ignore a particular heating zone, or I can do other simple controls. The hotel's also interested in controlling access to certain areas. Now, here we have a snooker room and bar. We need to go in there and have a look at that. And there's an access control point here. I present my badge and I can walk into the bar. On other HeatingSave systems where we've had access control, we've had a smart card reader to get in and out of a particular area. And the reason why I'm showing you this one's just slightly different because we've had smart card access control via a reader to get us into this room, but to get out we have a button located secretly underneath this piece of wood here. So I push that button and I can now leave the room. In this particular hotel, they are also very interested in the amount of water that they're using, because they're metered, they're paying for every litre. And the way we've done that is we've connected a water meter, and that has got a pulse output, and that pulse output is fed into one of the inputs of the 3520 controller, which then ends up inside the software, or the data from that ends up inside the software, which they can graph and see the usage. So where is the water meter? Well, the water meter in this one is behind the bar. So let's have a look now at where the water meter actually is, tucked in behind the bar. The water meter is here, and you'll notice that there's a wire attached, and that wire feeds back to the input of HeatingSave. And obviously you can see this is the incoming water supply because there's a shut-off tap just there. The hotel's particularly interested in water leaks. And these can come from a variety of sources. Some of them might be because somebody's left a tap on. It could be an inside tap, it could be an outside tap. But unless you actually know something is taking place, then you don't need to know to start looking. The other area of usage of water which they're particularly concerned about is in the urinal. And HeatingSave here is turning on and off the valves in the urinals depending on usage. So the occupancy sensors detect when there's people there, water then is applied and the urinals work. And also at other times, if the urinal hasn't been used for a while, then an automatic flush is also created by HeatingSave. So here we are inside the hotel urinal, the toilet. And at present I'm deliberately standing relatively still so the occupancy set detector doesn't spot me. But now what I'm going to do, I'm now going to move. And if you hear in the background, you'll hear the valve opening and you'll see that on top of the urinal, and it's now filling up. And as it fills up, the urinal will flush. And it will stay in that position for the time that's preset by the user, and then after that the water will be switched off. So what we're doing here is we're making sure we're keeping the place clean and healthy, but using the minimum amount of water to do so. And you can also tell HeatingSave to times, even when there's not people in here, to flush, say every 3 hours or 4 hours or something like that, just to keep the toilets nice and fresh.